Hello, my treasures. It's time to revisit a forgotten mechanic in the form of Outcast with the new support that we got in March of the Lich King through the Forgotten Legendary and some of the other support that we've seen, but with a little bit of a twist using all of these cards in a Questline Demon Hunter deck. Because as it turns out, there's a decent amount of draw power within the random Outcast cards that you can generate. There is a card that I included in early versions of the deck in the form of Peasant that isn't in the final version, mainly because you're going to be facing a shit ton of DKs right now, and this card will instantly die against them since you have no ways to actually buff them up. For the Mulligan guide of the deck, you basically are going to be looking for any cheap draw power, especially things like Spectral Sight if you can easily get it to the left hand position in your hand through the other cards that you might actually have. Early game removal tools that will allow you to control the board until you can finish off your opponent with a Jace or even through Lady Synthro. Generally speaking, most of the cards under 3 cost within this deck act as either of those two categories. However, you don't want to keep things like Wretched Exile if you don't have any Outcast cards in your opening hand, or Prince Renethal, because he's honestly the worst card in that bracket of cards. With that all being said, let's look at some games. I do need to, of course it's an RDK deck. Right, how do we want, well, let's keep everything here because we can easily get this to the left side, even if we just need to use the Unleash Fel on like one mob. This is actually a card that I've considered cutting out of the deck, maybe for additional draw power, but it can actually just steal you the game accidentally, because it is a little bit of extra healing. I feel like people always have that on turn 2. And somehow I never have it on turn 2. Let's use this. They are 30 HP, which makes me think it's probably not going to be Blood. I don't know why you would start with 30 HP if you're playing Blood. I get it, it makes you a little bit less consistent. But Blood specializes in getting their HP pool incredibly high. So why not start at a higher level than anyone else? In my opinion. Might not be the best opinion, but that's just my opinion. Let's give them another card draw, I guess. I do wish, I don't know. There's a few cards in here that I would maybe want to cut out for additional draw power. The Forgotten Legendary, you'd think would be a lot more consistent in getting you draw cards, because there are a lot of draw cards in the Outcast pool, but it feels like it doesn't. It gets you removal, which is real nice, and it can backfire. There was a game where I almost missed lethal because of it backfiring. Okay, that's fine. Come on, get perfect. Additional draw. Do this. Here. Don't have another draw in hand. So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to draw 2 cards next turn? Yeah, let's draw 2 cards next turn. Okay, so they are Blood. They're starting with 30 cards instead of 40. This is not what we stood for. That gets Morgan. Most of, oh, just what we want to see. Oh, of course that. Well, it'll be 2 mana for next turn. Man, that was way better than I expected. Oh, we could draw 2. All right, next turn we have guaranteed Questline complete. So I don't know if I actually want to do what I was thinking. Probably should have hero powered. Oh, it's actually just 1 mana. That's a lot better than I expected. Okay. Draw a card. Okay, let's draw another card. Draw. Wait. Please don't tell me I just screwed this up. Okay. We have enough minions in hand to prevent it from being a real big issue. We're just going to hit here. That heals. More damage there. What are the chances that they actually hit this with something like Patchwork, right? Please. Please. Oh, thank you. That. The fact I had so many minions in hand protected us there. We had what, a 1 in like 6 chance of losing the game instantly, and they didn't hit Jace, which is real nice. Oh well. But we probably shouldn't have... Also Fanatic number 2. This draws us 2 cards. This puts us ahead a little bit right now. Also put this down. Let's kill that. Do 4 damage there. Draw 2 probably? Yeah, okay. Because we're basically trying to get to the point where we only have Jason deck. Since if they're not running Amalgam, there is only 1 card that could get them a Patchwork in their entire deck, I think. Oh, well. Gonna have a second one of those? We do need the extra room. Ah, no. Just gonna have that instead. A little bit frustrating, but still fine. If we can get an Outcast card, that is an Outcast, but that is pretty nice. Draw. These should be discounted by 8. Oh, I don't think I'm going to use both of them because I know... Oh shit, we missed out on a lot of damage here. Okay, so no, we're just going to go face. Depends on which version of the deck they're running. If they're running a version with Corpse Explosion, Oh, these would have been... That is the only card that could get rid of Jace out of the deck. That might be a problem. Patchwork is the answer that you choose here, like 80% of the time, if you have it given to you. No Corpse Explosion. All right, that goes our board. We use both of the vaults. No, we still have one in deck. This is nice though. That is real nice. Okay. Oh, we can start getting advantage here. Because if we play this down, there we go. There's the Jace. Sure. We do have this. That might have been bad because we're going to start burning. Oh, we can just go face. We can see what we generate here because we still have mana. That actually isn't bad. It could be running Mutanus and that could... Ooh. That gets them to 32. Wait, why did we draw 2? Oh, right. How do we want to do this? I'm really worried this might backfire really badly. Maybe it won't. It's not something I want to see. It's dead. Hit for 14. Let's hope they don't have a Corpse Explosion, I guess. That would also do it. Just too much healing, to be honest. 5 damage. Right, we hit for face. Hero power. Do this twice. Hit one of these. Bounces this back. Oh, probably should have gotten an extra advantage. Hit there. Go face. There's a few answers that they could have. Soul Stealer just wins them the game automatically. Getting a Corpse... Oh, no, Corpse Explosion doesn't do what they need. They don't have enough mana for Soul Taker anymore. Okay. Ah. I don't... Oh. Okay, so how... Okay, that kills that. We missed out on damage there. That kills that. That goes there. That was a lot closer of a match than I would have liked. I wish I actually had... That is one thing. I do wish I put some more Outcast cards in this deck. I'm trying to think... Oh, that's actually real nice. What cards that you could maybe cut out? Unleash Fel is probably the first cut that you would make for something like I-Beam or whatever the other Fel spell is that has Outcast on it. I can't remember its name at this point. But yeah, Wretched Exile seems to be the card that would be most likely to get cut out of this deck at this point. When you can abuse him, you can abuse him, but it doesn't always happen. Just use Twilight Extinction. Get rid of all these. Nice to see an actual deck. I'm assuming this is going to be Aggro or Blood Paladin, depending on how you want to call it. Oh, it's dragons. Of course it's dragons. There isn't that many other decks it probably could have been, but next turn we do have this plus trading in that. Then following turn we have the... Man, if we had Skull of Gul'dan still, this would be really, really nice. Like, this is one or two really good Outcast cards from being really, really good. It is good right now because it generates you additional cards, but it'd be a lot better. Okay, let's see what we grab. Too much yet. In the wrong location. This counts everything. Let's just kill those two. Then next turn we can use the Felerin. I really do think this is going to be the last game, though. I could have ended on that last one. That probably should have been fine, but it is what it is. Do it like this. What do we get? This is what I was talking about, Chaos Leech. Let's do it like this. And we can place this down. Oh, that does not discount that. That was my bad. Amalgam of the Deep. Again, that is a card that I'm shocked that Death Knights aren't running. You have an easy access to making this always online. Like, it's the only class that you have. I think we probably just lose this one. We can maybe come back. So, we are going to place this down. We are going to place this down. Use this. That pops the Divine Shield. That'll hit there. Got this. And as bad as this sounds, we are going to hit this twice and pass the turn. Okay. So they do have a little bit of the Blood Paladin support in the deck. That's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, that would have been nice last turn. That would have been nice last turn. Spell Barrage would have been nice too, but I guess I'm just going to put these down. Hopefully they don't have anything else. Getting dangerously low. What do we have in the pool of things here? That's fine. We'll just deal with it, I guess. Yep, of course. Oh. That would have been, well, I don't know. I'm trying to think how, without being incredibly risky, for something like this, exactly this, we won that. It depends on what dragons they have in hand, because Jace can actually just make us come back. I think. We're still at a dangerously low HP pool, though. Yeah, I think this will be the last game, and then I'll call it good for tonight. Still need to record a video, or half of a video, because okay. What other dragon are you going to place down there, my friend? Okay. The last card has to also be a dragon. I'm going to pop this Divine Shield first, because I think this has a Chaos Leech, or is this a different game? Am I thinking of something completely different? Yes, we did. Okay. Alright, a little bit earlier. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we have to end it like this. I'm curious of what that last card, those last two cards are. Divine Shield is not looking fun. Oh, that would, out of order, that would have been nice. Okay, so this hits there. We do this. Few cards. We're living on a dream right about now. Oh, I don't know what said dream is. We're keeping that. They can't have. I mean, Alex Straza kills us, but outside of Alex Straza, what could they possibly have, right? Because we need to basically bounce this back a few times. Okay, that's not Alex Straza. I'm okay with that. That does force us. No, it doesn't. Okay, so get here. I'm gonna hit this. Draw a card. Oh, that's actually nice. Put this down. We hit face. It's too high cost for me to want to use it. It's this. Have this. Living on a prayer. Don't have lethal. We're so close, but we're so far. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, so maybe we have all 3 games in this stream. I really don't care. That is, I have a golden one of these now because I got oh no, that can't be. Taunt, right? We have the Relic, and we have this. That could make it a little bit bad, or a little bit suspect. On, clear out. Let's clear it out. Let's clear it out. There we go. I don't know how we managed to win this, but you know, I'll take a win when I can take a win. I actually like this hand a lot. Holy shit. Because that's turn 1, and then depending on what we top deck, turn 2 and then 3. Turn 3 and then maybe 2, or I don't know. We'll see how this works. Okay, so it's going to be aggro. Because why wouldn't it be aggro? Would have been real nice a turn earlier. Okay, so we don't have enough mana to do what I really want to do. Oh, we don't. We'll guarantee it next turn. Let's go there. Hopefully they don't have a the Naga that buffs up the entire board. If they don't have that, we're in a really good position. If they have that, we probably just straight out lose. And I might do one more game after if it is just that, because this was way quicker of a game than I expected. Okay, that is fine. That's a little bit more annoying, but that's still fine. What are we going to top deck? Unleash Fell number 2? Maybe? I mean, we have 4 cards to maybe hit that. On. That isn't what I was asking for, but it works. Okay, we'll draw in our card. Draw in our card. That would have been nice a little bit earlier, but that's still fine. We do have 2 there. I'm going to coin this out. Oh, that doesn't heal us because it's early on in the game. Come on. Yeah, okay. Then next turn we have the Forgotten. Okay. Maybe we can turn this one around. Oh, maybe we don't want to use him next turn. Reg. Always going to be one of the stupid buffs that they have access to. Or it could be the Unending Swarm. Or just another aquatic form. Right. I really just want to get rid of a lot of their minions. So we're probably going to gain their minions. Ah. Well, maybe not. Because they put up a taunt. Oh, this discounts them by 2, so we can actually play that just to see if we can get it. We either draw, which doesn't do anything. Draw 3, and we need 1 more on 1 mana. Really tempted to do that, but let's do it like this. Of course. If those were swapped, that would have been real nice, but they're not, so we have to dodge a minefield of draw cards, I guess. Of course, they've had it the entire time. Oh, that actually could be a lot worse. Actually considered running some Death Rattle cards just so this wouldn't be dead every time. Okay, that is draw power. That is not. Okay, that gets rid of both of these. We're at 2. Let's just pass it back.
Natural.
Oh, okay. I mean, at this point, you kind of do have to just start putting minions down to put the minions down, if I'm them. Because any minion that sticks could be really nice, especially because of shit like that. Oh, perfect. Ah. I'm gonna do this, kill that, use this. This draws literally nothing out of the deck, but it is a 4/4. And they're in a top decking war, and they probably don't have that much removal, I would assume. Okay, I can deal with the Trog. Attacking into one of these, I'm assuming? I'm just going face. Okay, attacking into that. Yeah, I'll strike. Let's do this. Draw 3. Draw another. Go face. I'm always amazed at how little this questline actually sees play. Because whenever I make a deck using it, it doesn't feel awful. And I've done quite a few different variants of Questline Demon Hunter at this point. I know I'm not where I'm normally am when it comes to ladder. I'm normally around like Diamond 5, but it usually even feels good there. Sure, there's some bad matchups, but I don't know. A lot of the quest lines feel like they should see a lot more play that they already do. They just don't because their people forgot about them. That's actually really funny. Like, there are a few, don't get me wrong, there are a few quest lines that are just bad. And they sadly have never gotten much play. The Shaman one is the one that comes to mind in this at this point. It saw some play very early on, but it got nerfed incredibly quickly compared to where it would have been, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's still something I want to revisit. It hasn't gotten that much new support, but I think you can still do something with it. Mainly just doubling up on the death rattles that you can give stuff. I'm shocked this person hasn't given up. I'll give them credit where credit is due. I would have gave up a long time ago in this matchup, but they just haven't. Trying to see. Okay, I was gonna say I'm trying to see if we can kill them with this, which we technically can. I just wanted to see if we could get perfect lethal. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. Overall, this deck surprised me of how well this ended up turning out. I had around a 67% win rate across the 20 games that I actually played with the deck, which was much higher than I actually ever expected it to actually hit. Turns out cards like the new legendary Felerin, the Forgotten, are incredibly powerful, as it does allow you to generate additional resources that you're might normally not have access to. You also have enough draw cards within Standard Hearthstone to make a deck like this fully viable. It is actually a real big shock to me that more people aren't trying out a version of Questline Demon Hunter, because every time I've tried this deck out very recently, I've had so much success with the deck. Sure, there are probably maybe a few other Demon Hunter decks that you could try out instead of running something like this, but this does feel incredibly powerful and honestly a really easy deck for me to recommend to you, especially if you've been wanting to use cards like Corvus Bloodthorn for a long time and you've been trying to figure out the perfect home for her. One alteration I would maybe make to this deck is using something like Chaos Leech or Eye Beam instead of Unleash Fel, but Unleash Fel can actually still win you out the games, even though it only does 1 damage to all your enemies. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.